The big story breaking right now, a dramatic hijab standoff during Karnataka's Class 12 board examinations which began today. Two of the hijab petitioners who've been at the front line of the hijab row in the state tried to enter the examination hall in Udupi wearing their burqas. They were then stopped. There were negotiations for a while and then they were turned away. The visuals you see on your screen now of them, in fact, leaving the examination hall. This, of course, comes after the Education Minister's ultimatum that if students wear the hijab, they will not be allowed to take examinations at all. Two of the main hijab petitioners, Resham and Alia Sadi, both choosing to wear their burqas as they went to take their examinations. Alia Sadi and Resham entering the Vidyodaya Pre-University College in Udupi's examination centre. Remember, all such centres have created a special chamber for students to take off their hijabs before they actually sit for their examinations. Both the petitioners, Alia and Resham, had exams today, which they have now not been allowed to take, because they took a stand about the hijab and refused to take them off. Let's try and play out, if we can, the Education Minister's soundbite, which had made the state's position on this very clear.
तो हिजाब का बारे में सरकार का सर्कुलर आ चुका है, हम लोग क्लियरली बोल चुका है, कोई एग्जामिनेशन सेंटर नहीं, क्लासरूम में ही यूनिफॉर्म कहाँ है उधर यूनिफॉर्म से ही आना है, और क्लासरूम में किसी तरह का रिलीजियस प्रैक्टिस फॉलो करने के लिए सरकार अवकाश नहीं देता है.
Shrija joining us with the latest on that. Shrija, some dramatic developments there. The two students were allowed to take their admit cards or hall passes, but then when they showed up at the college where they were supposed to take their exams, what happened?
Well, today is a big day. In fact, all eyes were on, especially the original petitioners, whether or not will they be attending or taking their exams without the hijab. But what we did, of course, witness right outside the Vidyodaya College is that, saying that they won't be allowed to take the exams. In fact, we are also seeing that the Tahsildar leaving the college premises at this point in time. And what's important to note at this point in time here is those two main original petitioners, Alia Asadi as well as Resham. They have not been allowed to take their exams right at this examination centre. Yes, of course, this morning they entered the government college, the government PU college, the epicentre of the hijab ban controversy. And, they collected the hall tickets. They entered this very premises wearing the burqa, wearing the hijab. But, they had some hope because they entered. The first thing that they were asked to go to was not an examination hall, but they entered the examination, the center, the chamber, talking to invigilators, requesting the principal of the educational institution to allow them to take their board exams. This is their final exams. And however, they were, after much negotiation for over 45 minutes, we see they were not allowed to take the exams. They were in fact asked to leave the premises. And of course, we tried speaking to both the original petitioners here, Alia Asadi as well as Resham. However, they did not, make a comment on the fact that they were not allowed to take their exams, because this is something that just about a few days ago, where we saw both of them requesting Education Minister B.C. Nagesh, asking them if they can please write the exams wearing the hijab. But that is something which we see here in this college, not just in this college, but across the state of Karnataka, which is being implemented as far as the High Court's verdict is concerned, which of course did go on to say, after 11 hearings, delivering a verdict which went on to say that hijab, wearing the hijab, is not an essential part of, Islam. So we also see that right now the government is just implementing as per the High High Court's verdict as well, and they have made it very sure not to allow any students to take their exams wearing the hijab.